All right, for our last type of boundary, we're going to look at a transform boundary. And so we've already talked about convergent boundary, already talked about divergent. Now I'm going to look at transform. So flip to your notebook on page 11, set it up like this looks. Pause the video to be able to do that. And so we're still going to use this gizmo here for this. This time though, we're going to focus more on the aerial view, the above view of this boundary, because it's harder to see what happens from the side. But you should have drawn that before image. I'm going to flip back. Draw that before image. Put that square on the picture because that's the area we're going to focus on. Pause the video if you need to. So, just like before, we're going to click this after button twice to see what happens. And so, draw that after picture. I know it's harder to tell, but they move to the left. So on that one, I know it's harder to draw, but try your best on that. In the what happened area, describe what happened or the movement that you saw. As far as what happened, you can say that the land shifted to the left, or that it changed levels, it slid past each other. This boundary is a little harder to see from a side view. But let's look at the bottom part of this page. For this boundary, the plates slide past each other. As they slide past each other, where they touch, where they meet, that's called a fault line. It's a weak area in the crust, and so it creates a lot of earthquakes. This is where you have some of the strongest earthquakes occurring on our planet due to the amount of force that's released all at once. And so the motion of this type of boundary is a slide. So it can go up and down, side to side, anything like that. The feature is a fault line, and so you have many earthquakes here. An example of this is the San Andreas Fault. Now, at that fault, you have part of California along with the rest of the United States. They're moving in two different directions. These plates will drift and move very slowly, though. So it's not an instant thing that happens. It's not overnight you have part of the country moving away. It's over thousands of years you have it sliding past each other and moving that way.